Hello and welcome to the podcast of the Parkys, including John, my man. Anyway, first thing we're going to talk about is old.
We talked about that last podcast,
I'm going to talk about it again.
but none have seen it.
Right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is
Let's talk about Rocky.
Right.
Good
Rocky 4, because Sylvester Stallone is coming out with a new cut yet,
Aye, the new cut.
and he should have been doing Rocky 5.
He should have been recutting Rocky 5,
Definitely.
but I don't think there's anything to really cut there.
Right, so Rocky 5
It's just like a bad dramatic film.
No, Rocky 5 had a rough draft beforehand, and it
Did
was
it?
amazing. It had that fucking guy who was in the AVGN episodes. Oh, what's his fucking face? Oh, the guy who was in...
In Rocky 5?
Aye, what was his name? Fucking the guy... he was in the AVGN episodes. No episodes, sorry, the AVGN movie. What was his nime? Let's go frame it up.
He was in Rocky 5.
Aye,
The guy who played Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad.
Aye.
That guy?
He's always a baddie in things.
Aye, he was in it.
No,
So this was 90s, wouldn't he be like 12?
No, Rocky... what was his name? Fuck. He was in the AVGN movie. He did all these old fucking horror movies. Oh my god, what the fuck was that guy's name? He did a bunch of old horror movies, like fucking... There was one in high school and stuff.
Tell me the character he was playing in Rocky 5 anyway. Maybe
Well,
we'll get
no,
a gist
because
of
he
it.
wasn't actually in Rocky 5, he was in the rough draft for Rocky 5.
Alright.
Right.
So he's in the rough draft of Rocky 5,
Right,
the guy
so
who was in the
if-
AVGN episode.
If anybody can tell me the guy that was in the AVGN, no episodes, the AVGN
Oh, the
movie,
trauma guy!
he was in the AVGN movie.
Lloyd Kaufman.
Lloyd Kaufman, aye, Lloyd
The
Kaufman.
trauma guy.
Aye, Lloyd Kaufman.
What was he doing in a Rocky movie?
He was in Rocky 5.
What was he doing in Rocky 5?
I have no
I
idea.
know,
You have
I
to
know,
look at the
I
rough
know.
copy.
I thought this was a gaming podcast as well.
It's
No,
not.
it's a podcast. It's just fucking like we just talk about fucking whatever. Lloyd Kaufman, right? Lloyd Kaufman was in Rocky 5, right? And they had a rough draft. They had a rough draft of Rocky 5, and Lloyd Kaufman was in it. So he's got so much material to work in. So I don't know why they did Rocky 4 when they should have been doing Rocky fucking 5. Because Rocky 5 was a great movie, and then the studio fucked it up completely.
I don't think that's true. I think the director fucked that up for himself.
Whoever the fuck fucked up, somebody fucked it up. But he should have been doing fucking Rocky 5 first with Lloyd Kaufman.
But he's the trauma guy. It's supposed to be a serious, dramatic movie. And then when fucking Lloyd Kaufman comes out, all you think is the fucking Toxic Avenger.
Well, Lloyd Kaufman should have been in that fucking movie because Lloyd Kaufman was in that movie.
John, make sure I explain. Do you know the fucking trauma movies like Toxic Avenger and Kabuki Man? Pure B movie slosh that are amazing. You imagine that guy in the Rocky 5 movie, a
He was
serious dramatic movie.
Was Lloyd Kaufman known the fucking new fucking what the fuck was that film called? The new new Suicide Squad. Lloyd Kaufman was the new Suicide
I
Squad.
think he does appeal in
He
that.
does.
Because that's where James Gunn got his start in the trauma movies.
Right, dude, I'm going
It's
to
good
I'm going
pal
to include you in the conversation. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No,
Other than-
Baron.
But aye, fucking Rocky
But
5.
I'm
Lloyd
the-
Kaufman was in Rocky 5 and they fucking edited him out. And they put this bullshit fucking edit towards it. This is where Sylvester Stallone should have. He should have fucking.
Okay, I'll do a good Sylvester Stallone.
Good, that was Sylvester Stallone. That was Sylvester Stallone fucking.
It was Sylvester Stallone,
Aye,
he's
well-
King Shark.
Here, fucking Malone? Stallone? Rocky 5 first, then Rocky 4. Fuck me. And get Lloyd Kaufman right in there. Right about. You're cutting out the fucking robot, you're not fucking cutting out fucking Lloyd Kaufman. What the fuck's. Anyway,
Anyway, John,
come on.
what do you think about Rocky 4 as it is?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favourite Rocky?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I had 3.
Yeah.
What?
I held Hulk Hogan. It must have been Rocky 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
It did fucking
Yeah.
consume to the conversation.
I know you take the best, but I, the man, Favourite Rocky?
First one.
First one?
Third one? First one?
First.
Third one?
First.
Right.
Like, aye, first one. Aye, just because it's the first one.
Well, I like Terminator 1 because it's the first one. There would
But-
never be a Terminator 2 without the first Terminator movie. But anyway,
Terminator
we've moved
2
on.
is one of the best films ever created.
Well, it depends.
That is...
It depends. It depends. It
on
depends.
what? I don't think it depends on anything. Terminator 2 is one of the
Terminator
best
2
movies
is
ever made.
one of the
It
best
dep- it
films ever
depends.
made.
So you get Terminator 2, and it's like the uncut version where the person.
Even if it wasn't uncut, it's still one of the best movies ever
Terminator
made.
1's better. It is. It's just better. Terminator 1's better. It's no. He beat
That's
me a bunch of games earlier. That'll be my Game of Parky page. That's gone in the Parkys. I'll put the I think he's in it. I don't know if I'm in it or he's in it.
No, he's in it.
I'm in it, right? So
Is it? Yeah, that's his
I'm
channel
in
and all
it,
the
so
videos, that's why.
I'll put the Twitters below so you can follow these pricks. Even though John's not seen very much.
I prefer the cheesiness.
What was the last movie you seen?
Last movie I actually said, last new movie I seen.
Any movie, last movie you seen? Doesn't matter if it's old or new.
Last movie I watched was Untouchables. I watched Untouchables.
Sean
a
Connery?
couple weeks ago. Aye, that's a shit film. But
Did I-
before that,
It's
I
not
watched.
that bad.
I didn't see it.
That's pretty good.
I've never seen Untouchables. What's that about?
The
Prohibition
gangsters,
and all that.
man.
Let John talk.
Prohibition, like in America, like when you fucking drink and all that. It's
And
wrong.
they brought in. Was he one of the guys that brings in the booze?
Aye.
Aye.
Struggles and that. It's a shit film. Before that, I watched. What's that? It's the last film I watched. Goodfellas. I watched Goodfellas before that.
Goodfellas is a fucking
Nice.
brilliant movie.
It was obviously brilliant.
Not as good as The Godfather, but Goodfellas is a pretty
It's
good movie.
better than Godfather.
Aye,
It's definitely better than Godfather.
Definitely better than
I
Godfather.
don't know why I was agreeing with you. I was trying to go, no, wait, no,
By
it's
the
not.
way, the only good Godfather movie is Godfather 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bollocks. The only bad Godfather movie is Godfather 3.
Aye, that's true.
Yeah.
So Godfather 1 and 2 are awesome, and Godfather
Isn't
1...
that good? One is boring as fuck.
Do you know what's better than both of them? Do you know what's better than both of them?
Goodfellas.
Scarface.
Scarface is amazing.
Scarface is...
By the way, the Scarface soundtrack, it's fucking
We
phenomenal.
can all agree that Scarface is better.
Yep.
Aye, the fucking soundtrack alone, man. Yeah.
So what was the last game? Oh, I already know the fucking last game we all played. It was Hades.
Hades.
What do you think about Hades?
Hades is one.
Is it must.
I have never sat and played the game and going, I'm going to have to fucking play that tomorrow. I'm going to have to fucking beat that tomorrow. But like, tomorrow is the day that I'm going to beat that. And you can get up tomorrow and go, nah, fuck that.
So I've got to get up and I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it again.
How many tries did it take you?
29.
How many tries did it take you?
32 first try.
Took me 40. 40 fucking tries to beat that game. 40 fucking tries. Although, I know my mistake. I just press Y all the time just to kill cunts.
I kind of had
Why were you pressing Y? It's the least effective attack at all.
Why is there where's my Xbox controller?
I kind of... See
Aye,
when
why?
you said...
What do you mean with the least? It's the special attack?
Yeah, it's the least
one of the
effective
worst
attack ever.
I really
You're
don't
supposed to be
play
pressing A and X, dodge and attack, dodge and attack, dodge and attack.
That's not what I did.
My whole entire
I just
thing...
wide everything. Why?
That's when you were gone right. That's why it took you fucking so long.
I beat it anyway, didn't I? I got there 40
Eventually.
40 tries, but I got there. I fucking got
Like,
there.
see when you said you beat it in 32 or something like that?
Aye.
It's like, I'm going to have to... I want to beat that. And that was my whole entire thing. I had to beat that. And I got to Hades, I think it was like something like my 27th. I'm like, give or take, I could probably beat 32. I was like, I fucking be part of the buttons.
What was your
29
final
or something.
count?
29, and it was 28.
When you get to
16 or
Hades?
something like
Ah, right.
that. Minutes.
My best time I showed John
Your
earlier
time
was
was well better than mine.
22 minutes.
Mine was 32 minutes.
Aye.
I clearly suck at that game. I
That's
clearly suck at that game.
quite surprising.
I still fucking beat it, but I mean, that was shocking. I mean, that was...
But it did, for me, it did get to the stage I was just pressing buttons, just...
I mean,
I think we all
you know
feel
what I
the
mean?
same. Once you've done the entire dungeon, you feel like the game's finished.
That game's done. Although I'm still playing it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still doing it.
you feel like you've just beat the game.
You beat the game, aye. Because the storyline's not that great.
The story isn't that great.
It's some guy that wants to meet his mom. See, once he meets his mom, it's like, oh, I gotta get.
I want to meet my mom again.
Aye.
I'm saying that's to make
for the English viewers, mother. I want to meet my mother again. But
I'm saying
anyway,
that's to make later on. The game is pure smooth as fuck.
It runs
Absolute
incredibly.
fucking, like,
Though I have an advantage on this since I'm playing it in Series X, they're playing it in the Xbox One, so
there's
they
no,
were
really,
just
there's no
smooth as
advantage
fuck.
there. There's no really
absolutely
advantage there.
smooth as fuck.
The only advantage there is loading times. That's the only advantage there.
and graphics.
Nah, I don't think there's much difference.
No, because
just-
you were saying earlier on about I was playing Alex
I
Kidd.
don't know how well it pods up on.
Because you were saying earlier on about well, it was a fucking couple of weeks ago about Alex Kidd, because I had
Aye,
Alex Kidd, and he goes, is it any better than the Series X? And we played the Alex Kidd in the Series X, and it was the exact same. There was no difference.
Aye.
There was no difference.
But anyway, I'm still at advantage on the run speed and all that because I was playing it on the Series X.
No, I don't think you're much advantage, to be honest, man, because it's the same game.
But if it runs like 6 frames per second and all that on the Xbox One, then
it does. But I think it runs at 120 frames per second on the Series X. I don't think it's 60 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's 120 frames per second in the Series X. But I'm pretty sure it's the same way Alex Kidd.
Start the buttons again.
bar the buttons.
I mean, your buttons don't fucking change any much, so you can batter the A button as much as you want. As me, I was the Y button, the weakest attack. Try to get the game, but
you're fucking about with the Y button. It's like,
that's
why are you fucking about with the Y button?
Dash attack, get.
Dash put on your abilities on dash and X attack.
Adds up.
Aye.
No, I'm the guy getting schooled here by Wrestling John and Parky Jr. and I'm Gamer Parky and I'm getting schooled on this game.
Yeah, because you were using the Y attack.
That's what I do. That's how I beat the game after 40
Which is
attempts.
really slow as well.
I know. That was.
I was surprised you actually beat the game.
Although I got to beat the fucking Grim Reaper and the fucking the guy.
I cannot believe you felt like the shopkeeper.
I didn't feel out of him, right? So
I didn't fall out with me, fucking at me.
He battered the fuck out of me for no
He
reason.
slams you about.
Right, so what the thing is, right? You get a bunch of fucking things to select for the shop and stuff like that, right? So there's a 300 coin thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I goes like, I'll press the coin thing, see what happens.
I just went back.
Grim Reaper bastard went off his fucking nut. He goes like, you stealing from me? Oh no, I'm not stealing from you, mate. We just like to take things about this place. It's Hades. He's my dad. He owns the whole fucking. He owns.
Which is fair enough.
He owns this place.
Which is
so
fair enough.
I just kind of fucking took it. He goes like, "Right, kick fuck at you." So he's fucking.
Smart.
So and he did. He kicked fuck right at me. 2 fucking lies. And then I'd already beat that fucking what's his face, the bull guy.
The Minotaur.
Minotaur.
I hate the Minotaur.
I bet the Minotaur. Went to the shop, beat the Grim Reaper. Went to the next place and there's a gladiator and the fucking Minotaur. And he kicked my ass. And then I get buttered off rats. Rats.
That's the worst bit of the game.
It's the poison. The poison fucks you up.
I
always lost lives there. Always.
My same.
Only up until that fuck. Do you know, I had the worst build ever, and I was
and I beat the game as well, because I was
messing you, and I goes, I got a fucking terrible build, and I've already those 2 guys that the fucking gladiators, there's no way I'm beating this game. 10 minutes later, I'm messaging him, going like that, I beat the game. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that happen?
I had a terrible build, because I had no speed at all, and I had just had everything on attack, and I'm like, but I think that's because I was using the gloves at that time.
Hermes,
I don't like the gloves.
Hermes and Ares is the 2 attacks that I went.
Oh man, Zeus and Kronos.
I beat it with fucking Thor. Is it Thor? Zeus. I beat it with Zeus. Like, I mean, all his attacks are fucking. The only good attack that he's got is somebody hits you, it hits them back. Aye, that's the only good attack he's got.
Zeus, Hermes, and Kronos are just built up.
You give them a fucking gift thing. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I kept going for the build up thing rather than.
I didn't do that. I just kept giving it to random people.
Oh, by the way, see later on you get like black meteorites that can actually change what one that you get on the thing. On the doors.
You see,
but it's random, so if there's something you don't like,
you see later on. But I had beat fucking the guy gives me shit, but you haven't. So I mean, is the game just random?
Mm-hmm.
Aye, the game's completely random. But I meant later on, after you first beat it, then you get the black meteorite.
I spoke to somebody that played it.
By the way, I just got the ability.
What?
I spoke to somebody that played it originally on the PC, and I said how it took me 3 days and 29 attempts. She's like, that's really good.
By the way, I felt
Very
that as
cool.
well. Oh
Aye.
shit is actual reasonable.
Took me 2 days and 40 attempts.
Aye. Oh shit is
Is that,
actually
is,
reasonable.
is that a good thing?
Aye.
Aye. Apparently that's reasonable to most people. Like,
That's not too bad then.
All I wanted to do was
I feel a bit better about myself.
when you said 32, I was like, I'm still far away from that. I thought, and then I got to say something, I'm going to have to beat that, and I did.
But
Which was good.
when Michael said he did it in like 32 attempts, I was like, I'm going to have to beat that, and it was like 40 attempts later. I'm like, no, the 40 attempts, it was like 40 attempts. I'm like, well, fuck that, and
I
I
did, because I was collecting all the keys.
I'm like, I didn't beat him. I didn't.
I was collecting all the keys and shit like that to get the abilities.
Here's the thing is, I fucking beat the first boss in the third attempt or fourth attempt, and then after that, you said to me, goes like, I thought you had already beat it. I was like, I did, but I died, and then I fucking sent back to the fucking start. I beat her on the third attempt, and I couldn't fucking beat after it. I just could not fucking beat her after it.
If you faced the Three Sisters yet?
Aye,
Yeah,
aye,
I've not had them all together yet.
I've had them
Yeah.
together. Aye. It's just the same fucking. It's the same
It
thing.
is, even though they have more attacks.
Aye, but it's basically the fucking.
I thought I was
their
fucked.
their health bar is the same thing.
Aye.
Their health bar.
I thought it was fucked when I seen all three of them. I was like, oh, nah, I just have to kill them.
Murder! I'm not a murderer. Murder! That's what I thought as well, man, because it goes like, oh, there's Three Sisters here, so this is my first attempt after beating Hades. I thought, this is going to be a lot harder,
Aye.
so I stuck up my heats and stuff like that, because I wanted the diamond and the thing like that, so I stuck up my heats.
Aye.
Because there's a mad fucking thing, and the thing goes like...
I just
heats.
put up the money heat when I was doing my second one.
I
was really stupid and went add 20% to
I
their
really
health.
use money.
I put like one on each of them to see, just to see. But the thing is, they give you much better weapons anyway, so
Aye.
it was fine. And I got to fucking the last season, there was 3 of them. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to beat all 3 of these, but you don't. You just have to fucking bring
Yeah,
it
but
down.
it was pretty much a cop out, just like facing the dog.
Aye, but I mean, it is harder. It's no harder in the first and second round. It's harder when you get to the people with the shield and shit.
I really enjoy now batting fuck at the Hydro.
I know he's fucking easy as fuck.
I really enjoy it because I get stuck at that for ages. And then I'm like, nah, fuck you.
We're pure raging to hit the fucking Hydra.
Fuck
That's
you,
why it's like,
Hydra.
you can't fucking do it.
Just slap it about, bam, 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 bam. Slap all
Yeah.
his wee cousins about. Slap them
Is
all
that
about.
is that a snake?
Aye.
Oh, the snake's pish easy.
Aye.
I
The
Fuck
snake-
it, fuck it, wasn't
the
it? Fuck it,
snake-
it was impossible.
Oh, definitely. The snake is actually easier than the first boss,
Aye.
which is weird. I mean, to be fair, see who actually get really good at the game. See the last boss, the two the gladiators,
Aye.
the Minotaur and
The Minotaur and the
what's his face?
Hermit? Is that who it is?
Aye, whatever his face is. They're actually easier than the actual main boss at Hades. They're actually more easier than the Hades boss. But I mean, this is just me fucking spamming Y.
I always battle fuck it. The
That's
wee
just
boss.
spamming Y. No, like, why?
That's me just going why, you die.
By the way-
dash attack.
I dash attack, and then we get triple dash. Dash.
We play the game so much different. That's why you fucking beat it in like, 28? You beat it in
Feather.
32, 29, I beat it in 40 because I was just fucking pressing Y all the time. Because,
Why is the work move?
What?
no, because Y kills like
It's
fucking
too slow.
everyone
It's
about
too
you.
slow.
Why is none of my shit working?
But with the Y, you get like double speed Y attacks and shit like that as well. So so I'm going to have to defend the Y attack here, right?
Were you using dash while you were pressing the Y button?
Aye, but
Right.
I have to defend the Y attack, right? So the normal attack, which is the X button,
Yeah.
star punch, and the fucking dash attack
Yeah,
stuff,
but
right?
you get upgrades to hit many people
But
anyway.
see when you get the fucking floating skills towards you, the Y attack's the best thing you have because it just kills everyone about you.
But that doesn't really matter if you have the deflect and dodge.
Aye,
Okay.
but that's only one in a fucking millionth time you would ever
It's no, you did.
I've had the deflect attack once in my fucking puff.
But it doesn't matter if you have the shielding dodge ability.
Yeah, we'll talk about something else, man, because I feel like okay, man.
By the way, he beat it with the Y attack.
I beat it with the Y attack, 4 out of 10, but I beat it with the Y
That is
attack.
fucking something.
But I beat it just with the Y attack. I didn't press any other button other than the Y attack, the special Y attack. Because they used to have Thor had the fucking like lightning bolt where you press the Y attack, and you had the fucking like the Y
No,
attack.
because that lightning bolt thing also can get attached to the dodge. We can still hit people.
Aye, but it's only like fucking 20 hit points.
Doesn't matter, still, it still hits them.
Plus,
Aye, but it's only 20
plus your attack though.
But with your special,
plus
it takes
your
it.
attack.
But when it takes it, but see when you're pressing the Y button, it takes it
I
like
kind of want
fucking
to watch.
120.
I kind of want to watch you play Hades.
I've only got one camera here.
So you both played Heaven.
Yeah.
No,
Haven's
well, I
sucked,
didn't.
no.
I was going to play it to get my fucking my achievement, but I didn't.
So John, how bad is it?
Right. It starts off.
Pish.
The two main characters are in a caravan, I think. Don't know what they're in. But something happens and the two of them want to shag each other.
That
And
sounds
then-
terrible.
Yeah, it gets worse. The achievement that I got from the game was the two main characters holding hands.
That's good to know. So I just
Right.
when I play the
See-
game, just two main characters holding hands. That's
see,
it.
Right, I'll tell you, see when it says about gliding, as soon as it says about gliding, head towards the other character and they hold hands. And just keep gliding. That's how
Right.
you get the achievement.
How do
Apparently,
you get your achievement?
I never played it.
apparently it's a game about love. And it's weird and
I thought that's about it because I thought you used to play it.
No, I didn't play it.
Um,
No, I've been meaning to play it. Just to
I
get the
thought the
achievement.
downloaded
Because
for ages.
I've got achievements in every other one of the
Aye.
games that's available. The only one that they have a fucking achievement is Haven.
Aye. Just stay close to the other character.
Look,
and
I-
eventually they hold hands.
Look, I say Haven because I was calling Hades for ages. Hades. 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 Is that why I play Hades? Oh, I play Hades and I fucking put the game. I'm Hades. Oh, it's Hades.
But apparently Hades Haven
Hades.
Haven
Hades.
as a,
Oh,
a game
Haven.
about love and all that shit. Apparently that's what the
Alright.
game's about.
I'm not interested.
Nah,
in
So
that.
it's like sort of into that.
Let's move the conversation over. We've already talked about movies. We've talked about games. Now the next conversation will have to be music. So let me ask you about the last band that you did.
Oh, fucking
You pushed me.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Aye. Is that the name of the band?
Dark Side of the
I
Moon
thought,
is...
I thought it was the name of the fucking song. Well, obviously not. Sorry.
No,
That's my fucking bad.
Came across this band because it's the drummer of Amaranth,
Right.
and they plus it is basically an all-star band,
Right.
and I can't remember the lead singer's name, sorry, but she's done a lot of shit in metal, so it's basically an all-star band. The guitar's fucking phenomenal. He's in another band as well, but I don't remember the name. So, like, but they're really good, and they a cover a Game of Thrones song.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
yesterday, wasn't it?
Was that the
That
song?
was Witcher.
What did that
Toss a
say?
coin to
Oh, that's
your
Game of Thrones, sorry.
Oh, valley of
Yeah,
plenty. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh, toss a coin
Last
to
band you
your
listened to,
Witcher.
man. That's what it
Last
is.
band I've listened to was probably Gaslight Anthem, to be fair, but
Nice.
you want to hear a new band?
Doesn't matter about a new band, man. Just the last band you listened to.
Probably Gaslight Anthem.
Huh?
Last
Blood
band.
Sucking Zombies from Outer Space, that's what they're called.
Ah,
Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it right in my head.
Blood sucking
Blood Sucking Zombies from Outer Space.
Horror punk band, I
Yes.
guess. Yes. We'll check
Yes.
them out as well. And check out, what the fuck?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon. So, I want to promote fucking From Inside, but they got rid of their singer. And then they got rid of their singer again.
And
it
then
was like-
they got good. Then
Good
they
song,
suck
bad,
bad.
good and bad. So, I'm going, not going to bother with
So
that.
you're just gonna
So,
promote Slaughter to real.
no, I mean,
I
I
knew
could,
you did that.
I mean, I could, but I'm going.
I see exactly what you want.
I could, but I'm not. No, there's a band called Static Dress, and they're playing Slam Dunk, and they're awesome. Like they played like 18 songs. That was the last song I listened to, other than when we were in here. They played like 18 songs, 18 live gigs, and then they get called up for the Downloads pilot show.
Right.
And then they got an invitation to Slumdog as well. They're like playing like way lower down the list, but they're actually a really good band. It's like 2000s post-hardcore emo.
Yeah,
Shit.
pretty much.
Aye. So they're really good, man. So I would check them fucking out, man. They're really good. Anything else you want to talk about?
Red vampire film. Red Sky.
Blood Red Sky.
Blood Red Sky.
I didn't notice.
You didn't notice?
No, I didn't notice.
Where they were fucking making it.
Aye.
So we can see you.
Making it completely obvious. Oh, he's Islamic. He's a terrorist. And the Scottish guy's just looking at him was like, no, we'll put this back because we think he's a terrorist.
Do you ever watch Blood Red Sky?
I've not seen it yet, no.
No, mate, they fucking make the Scottish look like fucking fannies.
I think all films set in Scotland make us look like fannies. Braveheart, for one,
Dark
makes us look
Soldiers.
like fannies.
Dark Soldiers, based in Scotland. Scottish guys are amazing. Even the English guy.
Angel Share just makes us all look like dafties and alcoholics.
Well, that's true though.
I mean, there's no lie. We don't make us out to fucking think that everybody that's fucking Indian or was he Indian? I'm pretty sure it was Indian.
It was
like I don't know. I don't see colour. Colorblind.
It was a Muslim. It was Israeli. And the mid-sized guy just see him and goes, "That's you're a terrorist." Even though the big guy, whatever.
I don't. At the end of the movie, but why are we going? You have to sit here until the fucking light goes down. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me whatsoever. You have to sit in that plane for fucking 6 hours until the light goes down. That makes no sense whatsoever.
And he's sitting in this plane full of vampires, and the wee Wayne's like, "You might get him out of here."
They inject him with fucking something to put him to sleep.
Aye. So
it's like, what the fuck's going on? It just made all the Scottish people look the fucking. Even the guy that would get a fucking hit in the tray with the fucking chest, and he goes and lets all the vampires out so he can live. It's like, we'll make him English.
Aye.
You know, do some shit.
Oh, then I had shitload of like. What would you call it now that it's become so? It's so overdone. It's parody. It seemed like a parody when they did it.
A spoof,
pretty much, no.
When they did that, but the film is like that. The rest of the film is serious and actually a good film.
Aye.
But they were pushing this bit.
I don't like how they fucking portrayed the Scottish, and I don't like how they portrayed the fucking no Taliban. Fuck. the Israelites. Fucking what was he?
It was a Muslim.
Muslims. Fuck. Right, dude. What was the last thing you see you want to talk about, man? Like program wise or whatever it may be.
I'm not watching. I'm watching Quantum Leap now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You shit, man. I might actually talk about Quantum Leap, man. That's fucking. Aye.
Not a big fan of Scott Beluga. I think we've discussed this before. Not a big fan
we
of
did
Scott
because
Beluga.
I fucking love
He's so much different in Quantum Leap than isn't anything else he's ever been.
Wait,
Like,
is that?
It feels like a main character.
No, that's fucking Backley on it. The main guy's Backley on it. Fucking.
No, same guy for Enterprise.
Enterprise.
You know, Captain Quantum Leap.
NCIS, New Orleans.
But he's the main guy or the guy that Ziggy?
He's no Ziggy.
He's no Ziggy.
He's the main guy.
Aye.
Who's fucking Backley then?
What?
Who's Backley?
He's the main guy that travels through time.
Right, so who we talking about? The same guy?
Aye.
Right.
The main guy travels through time, but Ziggy's the guy that talks to him.
Right, so.
No, I was the guy that talks to him.
I was the guy that talks to him.
I was talking to him, aye.
That's
Ziggy's the computer.
Ziggy's the computer.
Right. And Backla's the main guy.
Aye, he's awesome.
It's been ages since I've fucking seen Quantum Leap, man. It's so long.
My favourite episode of that is like where he invents a twist.
Aye.
Is there no an episode where he's fucking Elvis?
Aye.
That's a really good. I couldn't remember if it was fucking Buddy Holly or Elvis. It was one or the other. It was a really good fucking episode.
The one, the Buddy Holly one's the one who makes Buddy, gives Buddy the words to Peggy Sue.
That's right, aye. And there's a few episodes where he fucking he's disabled.
Aye.
And that is a reoccurring thing over all the seasons, where he's a disabled guy. And he keeps going back to the same place. It's like a farm or something. It's like, aye, farm, aye.
Yeah.
Quantum was awesome, man.
Apparently they're bringing it back.
Nah, they shouldn't be doing that. Nah.
I don't know if it's gonna be.
I don't think it would work now.
Nah, it's like when they brought back Twilight Zone. I mean, in the 90s it kind of worked, and then when it got to like 2000s and the later one, it just didn't work. It's more like Goosebumps than anything else.
Oh, by the way, actually, Fear Street.
I've still not watched any of Fear
That's what I
Street.
was going to mention there, Fear Street.
I've not seen Fear Street
either. It's pretty much very Goosebumps.
I've seen Fear Street. No, I've seen it. Sorry, my bad. I've seen it. I've seen Fear Street. Fear Street. My bad. It's like a Goosebumps movie.
I thought it was alright. I don't think it deserves the praise it does, but
what was your best part? 1, 2, or 3? Because people are just people are
the second half of part 1.
Well, I prefer the second part of part 1. I agree with that, and the last part of second 2.
Yeah.
But the third part sucked. In my humble opinion, the third part sucked.
I think it
wasn't
was
very
a cartoony Scream.
Not really. It's hard to explain unless you watch it. Just think of a Goosebumps episode and then put a lot of gore into it.
The second part of part 1 and the second part of part 2 was awesome. Part 3 was just supposed to be my thing.
We're cutting these films in half because the first part of the first like 40 minutes isn't good, and then the second 40 minutes is really good each part.
Other than part 3, I mean, part 3 was a bit boring and it was kind of good.
Yeah, but it was so obvious. I thought it was like, no, it's not gonna go this way, and then it was like, oh right, that's exactly what they're doing.
I'm not going to fucking lie, but most of the parts were completely obvious to me. I knew what was happening before it even fucking happened.
Yeah, and part 3 it's like
Sometimes I like that though.
Like, you know what's going to happen before it happens.
Just something pure obvious, just to sit and watch, go, nah.
Tune out to.
Aye.
Right, well,
I think between the theories, we don't have much concentration.
No, we don't.
So sometimes it's alright to watch something that's quite easy to watch.
I want to mention one film before we end.
Right.
One Cut of the Dead. I can not get any spoils, but actually watch it because it's not what you expect it to be, and it ends up like a really heartwarming, very good for filmmakers and all that. A great movie.
Right, one band you want to give a notable mention to. One band. Any band, doesn't matter who it is.
Listen, if you're a friend.
If you're a friend. One movie you want to give a notable mention to.
Or Cut of the Dead, I just did that.
Or TV show.
Pass it on till I come up with
TV show, Haven.
Haven, band. Doesn't matter what the band is.
The Rosedales.
Rosedales. You got a TV show yet? No, is it a band or TV show?
TV show.
TV show. Any TV show?
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Korean zombie horror.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Watch Kingdom.
For band, I want to give a notable mention to him.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fucking him man. And for TV, I want to give a notable mention to Twilight Zone for the 60s. Because Twilight Zone for the 60s is fucking better than any of mentioned today. It's so fucking good.
It probably is.
It's so good. So anyway, this is from the podcast of the Parkys, featuring John.
Hi guys.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Take it easy.